tell the truth, they will ridicule everything you say and do. It's all part of a deception. It's a puppet master's tool. And I've seen those craft shut down the silos from 10 miles away. And there ain't nothing that the Pentagon can do. They can't make them go away.
From Malmstrom to Manhattan, Boston to LA, there are...
If you would like to hear Night Dreams Talk Radio on your local radio station, let them know. Tell them to check out www.nightdreamstalkradio.com, and thank you.
Good evening, or morning, depending on your time zone. From the Pacific to the Atlantic to you worldwide. Get yourself a cup of Java and find a comfy, easy chair. And get ready for Gary and his guest on Night Dreams Talk Radio After Dark. And now, here's Gary.
Well, here I am on Night Dreams Talk Radio. Bakersfield will be another station joining us here the first week of December. I'll give the station call letters here in the next, week or two. That is something that's been going on for the last couple weeks. So it's just nice to have a second station in California. You still don't have a station here, down where the compound is located in Washington State. So hint, hint, if there's anybody out there listening from a radio station in Washington, you need to carry Night Dreams Talk Radio After Dark. By the way, check out our website, www.nightdreamstalkradio.com. James. I'm not going to use the word penis anymore tonight.
Okay. You're going to give me nightmares.
Yeah,
just
penis in a jar. Da-da-da, make you a star. Okay, I'm done.
Good, because I'm going to have nightmares tonight.
Well, so am I. I think the guy that did it's going to have nightmares when he's sitting in prison for 20 years.
You know, 5,086, that had to be on your mind 24/7. How can I get my next one? How can I get 5,087?
Well, maybe before he retired, he wanted to hit the 10,000 mark. Think about that.
He was just a little over halfway there, He got caught, unfortunately.
Well,
I wonder how they caught him.
I wonder if somebody probably ratted him out. But, I wonder if he was married and had kids. How would you hide from your wife? You had all these weird jars in your house or in your basement. Oh, don't go in my workshop.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, 5,086 takes up a lot of space, man. He had to have a living room full of these things laying around. Jeez.
Yeah, Karen Banks said he'll see all the penises he wants when he's in prison. I agree with that. He's going to be so sick of penises by the time he gets out of prison, if he actually gets out of prison.
That's what I said earlier. That's a reputation I wouldn't want to go to prison with, as being known as the
penis snatcher?
The penis collector.
Yeah. Well, some of those guys in prison will, just take his just for, revenge.
Or they might want to give. I'm not even going to say it, but I'm just going to let it go. I'll let you say it. I'll let you go.
I don't want to say it anymore. I mean, this is ridiculous. But I can't believe somebody would sit there and do that. I mean, come on. And then charge the family for burying them? They should have got a discount. They should have had a discount for no penises.
I'm just shocked that the guy wasn't from Florida. That's what I'm kind of shocked.
Well, there went my tea right out of my nose.
I thought I heard that. Better out your nose than another part.
Well, that might happen yet if we keep talking about it. But you know what? Again, tonight, I don't know if we're going to be talking about time travel, portals, or UFOs, or aliens. Dave Edmonds had a lot to say yesterday. I still disagree with some of his philosophy, because he still has the feeling that these aliens are here kind of maybe to protect man. doesn't really feel that they're here to do harm. And I disagree. I think there is more than one or two species that are not friendly towards humans. We just don't know. But there's so much mutilation that's been going on, and including cattle, and human mutilation. It scares me. So I just don't think it's this one species that's doing it. I think there's some motive that's going on. I mean, look at today in the news again. Over 11,000 scientists are speaking out and saying, we're going to doomsday fast.
That's always encouragement to hear from your scientists out there in the world. But, I look at it like this. I don't care how you church it up, man. When you're being abducted and they're taking you places, or even in your own bedroom, and they're getting jiggy with you, and they didn't ask you first, they're just doing it. They're not taking you out to a dinner or a movie first. No, they're just doing what they want with you, and you don't have no say-so in it. And here's the thing, even if afterwards, after a certain time, the people that have experienced this are saying it's okay, or I think these are memories that they're also putting in their brain, because think about it. If they have the technology to even come here, they pretty much and can do whatever they want with this. I'm sure they can tap into our brain and make us think or say whatever they want, to make it okay. It's okay for them to do that. I'm looking forward to it. I think these are memories that they implant or part of brainwashing.
If you hear a dog barking, for some reason today, I'm babysitting 2 dogs. Now my wife is. I'm in the studio. It's supposed to be soundproof, but these dogs are huge. They're 8 months old, and they're like 125 pounds each. They're not little dogs. Anyway, what gets me about these, okay? Again, as we talked about it so many times, if they're doing all this stuff, and how many years do they have to sit there and collect DNA or different organs from a body, or just, how can I say that, kidnap somebody, take them up on the UFO, and experiment with them, and then return some of the people back? But what's their purpose after all this time? How many times do you have to do it? Thousands and tens of thousands of times? Because the amount of people are claiming that they were being abducted now is in tens of thousands. We're not talking 20 or 30 people. So many people are coming out and saying they were abducted, or they feel they've been abducted. It's something that's going on more than we can even comprehend. It's not they're trying to enhance a human or whatever. It's something they want from us. And that's the scary part, James, that it is. It's scary.
You're absolutely right. And I got to tell you, with all the research I've been doing, and I've been studying this stuff since I was hitting puberty back in, a long time ago. But anyway, I've come to the conclusion, one of my theories is that they're not taking us all these years, because you're right. Why would they keep taking us and mutilating these animals over and over? They've surely, with their technology and advancement, have found whatever they're looking for. So I think they need something from us to maybe sustain their stay here while they're here, if that makes any sense at all. Actually, that makes more sense than, they keep experimenting on us. They would have found what they were looking for by now.
Okay, wait a minute. Stop slapping that table.
I didn't.
You're getting excited again.
I'm getting fired up on it. But yeah, I think there's, like you said, there's a reason. I think there's something with us and animals they have to sustain ourselves while they're here. I don't know. We don't know. That's the whole thing.
Well, that's the part that scares me, is this has been going on for a long time. They started keeping track in the 40s with cattle mutilation. We know it was going on before then. Now, some people say, it's the military, black ops doing it. Why would they do it? They could have all the cattle they want. Okay, they could have their own herds of bulls or calves or whatever what they're doing too. Okay, and same with deer and horses. They can do all this stuff. They don't need to go to some ranch and do it, or some farmer's place and mutilate their animals. I mean, come on, the government could afford their own. So I rule the government out. Now again, this has been going on, so many cases of it, that there's more to it than just, experimenting and trying to get DNA off of these animals and stuff like that. Like you said, there's something there. And people need to open their eyes on it. I'm not saying every alien, because I don't know. I don't know one alien. Okay? Well, maybe I do. Maybe it's my wife. I don't know. But the whole point is, we don't know what they're doing, what they're, here for. I certainly don't feel they give off good orbs. And if they're sitting there making promises to people that after they've been abducted, right? And been experimented on, and then they start saying, hey, well, we're going to give you this gift. Oh, come on. What gift?
Yeah, they're going to give you a gift, all right.
You gave them a gift. You gave them your DNA or whatever they took from you.
That's exactly right. It's an illusion. They're going to, and they're going to, I think they put stuff in your brains to make you think things that's not true. I just really believe that. I think they have that power. Why not? They've got power to do anything else. They got the power to bring you through a solid wall. So why wouldn't they have the power to make you think whatever they want you to think?
Oh yeah, it's Stockholm. The word Stockholm. I'm not talking about Stockholm. I'm talking about people that been involved with somebody. Let's say somebody kidnapped somebody, right?
Like Patty Hearst.
Yeah, and tortures them and all that stuff. And all of a sudden, they become attached to that murderer or that kidnapper. And they'll defend that murderer, a kidnapper, because they've been broken down. Correct?
That's right. They break you down. That's right. And where do they break you down at? Mentally, and they replace what they want in your brain with what they want, with what should be there, your defense mechanisms. So you become part and do what they want. They control you. They manipulate you. Yeah, Stockholm Syndrome. You're right.
And what they're doing is, after they're doing their experiments and all this stuff on you, right, and abduct you and torture you, who knows what goes on. They implant something in your mind, and you leave thinking that they're here to help mankind. When reality is, you help them with whatever needs they had. And people, I just don't believe that they're giving off orbs. I really don't believe that. If these grays or any of these creatures, or whatever you want to call them, okay? Humanoids. Species, humanoids, we don't know what they are. Come on, call them humanoids. They got 2 legs and 2 arms. I was like, hey, they're not a species. Species like you go to the zoo and, hey, look at the zebra, look at the monkey, look at the alien. No, but seriously, that they brainwash everybody that they abduct. And a lot of people think, when they do remember, they had a good experience being abducted. Hey, maybe they see orbs and all this stuff. I have no idea, but whatever is going on isn't something that they're here to help mankind, because you know what? They would knock on your front door and say, hey, we're doing a poll here. I'm from Venus, and, I really want to abduct you. No, not sexually. Well, maybe. But I want to abduct you, take you aboard my UFO. I'm going to stick these needles in you. I'm going to, slice you open, look at your insides, and then we're going to close you back up where you can tell you only got a teeny little mark left over. We're going to brainwash you and do all this stuff and then return you. But hey, we're here to serve you.
It's an illusion. Yeah, they take your eggs and reproductive things and sperm and whatnot or whatever, and it's scary. And then on top of that, I do believe they can manipulate your thoughts and the memories of that, so that it's a good experience, or you don't remember it at all, or it's okay, and it's not. It's just not. And when you start rationalizing and justifying things, that's wrong. No matter what it is, it's wrong. So if you're sitting there rationalizing what they're doing, it's right. It's wrong. You're trying to, you're doing that to make it okay with yourself or your subconscious, maybe, but it's not. It's